All right, let's start with our stretches. We're gonna do 90-90 as usual, 90 degrees with the legs, leaning over that front knee. And let's switch sides. And switch back. And back to the other side one more time. All right, let's lay on our backs. We'll start with overhead slides, 90 degrees with elbows, reaching up. We're gonna do these 10 times today. And when you're done with those, we'll go into hip lifts. Let's do 5 double leg and then 5 single leg each leg. When you're finished with those, we'll roll to our side. We'll do some open books. Let's do 8 each arm. Following the hand as you open. All right, when you're done with those, we'll flip over. Let's go on to hands and knees. We're gonna do some cat camels first. So rounding and arching the back, we're gonna do that 5 times. After that, we'll go into hip circles. Let's do 5 clockwise and 5 counterclockwise. After that, we'll reach underneath, thread the needle, come back up, follow that hand, rotating through. We're gonna do 5 of these. After that, we'll sit back into child's pose, wide knees, sitting back on the heels, holding forward. And let's crawl side to side 3 times. All right, let's finish with groiner stretch. So foot by the hand, rotating towards the ceiling. We'll do 3 each side. Then I'll have you stand up. All right, let's go into walking knee hugs. So pulling you to chest, we'll do 5 each leg. After that, we'll go into our scoops, scooping down, one leg straight, other leg bent. Stretch the hamstrings. Let's do 5 each leg for these as well. Then we'll go into quad stretch after that, grabbing the back foot, pulling, stretching the quad. Let's hold 3 seconds. Switch legs, we'll do that 3 times. All right, let's do some high knees for 10 seconds, butt kickers for 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, go. And switch to butt kickers. And relax. Go ahead and grab water, and then we will get going on round 1. All right, let's get started. So for this first round, we're going to do some planks. So if you want something for your forearms and elbows, go ahead and grab that now. And what we're going to start with today is 15 regular air squats. So just body weight, or if you have weight, you can hold it in goblet position. But squatting down, a little over shoulder width apart with the feet, coming down as far as you can, driving through the heels, squeezing at the top, keeping the chest back, shoulders up. 15 of those, make sure the knees aren't going over the toes. Then we're going to go into high plank shoulder taps. So plank position, high push-up position. You're going to tap the shoulders slow and controlled. We're going to do 8 each side today for those. Then to finish, we're going to do plank with leg lifts. So you're going to be in plank position. You're going to lift one leg at a time, alternating. Don't lift too high. Make sure your back is comfortable, keeping the core tight. If you feel any pain, go ahead and lift that leg a little lower. If that still bothers you, regular plank, we're going to do that for 8 each leg as well. So 15 of those air squats. You're going to do 8 shoulder taps, and then you're going to do 8 each side for the plank with leg lifts. We're going to do 8 minutes for this first round. I'm going to set my timer on my watch. And we are going 15 air squats. Again, after that, we're going into shoulder taps. We're doing 8 each side, slow and controlled. After that, into the planks with the leg lifts. We're doing 8 each side. Again, making sure you're paying attention to those hips. Don't make them too high or drop them too low. 8 each side for the legs. All right, back to the top. We have 6.5 minutes left, 15 of those air squats. Again, making sure the knees aren't going over the toes, keeping the chest up, shoulders back. Back to the shoulder taps after that. You're doing 8 each side. Wide stance at the feet for this one. Make sure your hips aren't rocking side to side. Slow and controlled. 8 each side. After that, back to the plank with leg lifts. 8 each leg. All right, we are almost halfway through with 4.5 minutes left. Again, 15 of those air squats, 8 each side for the shoulder taps, and 8 each side for the plank with leg lifts. Back to the shoulder taps for me, 8 each side. And back to the high plank, or not high plank, regular plank with leg lifts. We're doing 8 each side. Core tight the whole time. Pay attention to your hips. All right, we have 2.5 minutes left. Almost there. Again, that's 15 air squats, 8 shoulder taps each side, and 8 of those plank leg lifts. Ninety seconds left. We're almost there, 1 minute left. Thirty seconds left. All right, and that is time. Go ahead and grab water, take a break. We'll come back in about 3 minutes. All right, let's get going into round 2. So the next round, what we're gonna do, we're gonna start with split squats first. So staggering those feet, you're gonna tap that back knee down to the ground, drive to that front heel, stand up nice and tall, making sure that front knee isn't going over your toe, keeping the shoulders back and the chest up. We're doing 8 each side with those. Then we're gonna go into push-ups, regular push-ups, or if you want, incline on your couch, table, chair, whatever you have. Just make sure your elbows are at 45 degrees, keeping the back nice and flat, core tight, coming down, press it up. We're doing 8 of those. Then we're gonna go into a stretch. We're gonna do child pose stretch. So just like we did in the warm-up, wide knees, sitting back on the heels, hold for about 3 seconds, come up, reset, set back. We're gonna do that 6 times. So 8 each side for split squats, 8 push-ups, and then 6 of those child pose stretch. We're doing 10 minutes this round. Getting the timer ready, and go. 8 split squats to start with, keeping the feet staggered, drive through that front heel. If you have weight, you can hold it in goblet position by your chest. And again, making sure that front knee isn't going over your toe. Shoulders back, chest up the whole time. 8 of these. After that, going into your push-ups, 8 regular push-ups, 45 degrees with those elbows. And then finishing with your child pose stretch. 6 of those, holding for about 3 seconds each time. All right, so again, we're doing 8 split squats, 8 push-ups, and then 6 of those stretches. We're 2 minutes in with 8 minutes left. Going into push-ups, 45 degrees with elbows, making sure you pay attention to the hips. Don't let them sag or come down too low. And then into the stretch, 6 child pose stretches. All right, looks like we have 6 minutes left. Again, 8 split squats, 8 push-ups, 6 of your stretch. 8 of the push-ups. And 6 of the stretches. All right, I'm back at the top with 8 of those split squats. We have a little under 5 minutes left with 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go. All right, we have 3 minutes left. Again, 8 each side for those split squats, 8 regular push-ups, and then 6 of those child pose stretches, holding for about 3 seconds each stretch. We have less than 2 minutes left. All right, just about a minute left. 30 seconds left. And we have 3, 2, 1. We are done. Grab water, take a break, and we'll come back in 3 minutes for the last one. All right, let's get ready for the last round. All right, so next round, 10 minutes again. We're going to start with bear crawls. We are going to do forward and reverse today. So bear position, shoulders stacked on top of wrists, hips on top of knees. You're going to take 2 steps forward and 2 steps back. We're going to do that 6 times. Then we're going to go on our backs and do some dead bugs. So 90 degrees with the knees. Either have your hands elevated behind you or on the ground, but we're going to do one leg, the opposite leg, and then both legs. Keeping the toes pointed toward the ceiling, back flat on the ground the whole time. If you feel like you're arching, go ahead and kick those feet up a little higher. We're going to do 6 of those total. Then we're going to finish with single leg hamstring hip lifts. So this one, heel's going to be a little bit further away from you. Opposite knee locked in. You're going to drive through that planted heel, squeeze at the top, and then come down. We're going to do 8 each side for those. So 6 of those forward to reverse bear crawls, 6 of the 1, 1, 2 dead bugs, and then 8 of the single leg hamstring hip lifts. 10 minutes for this round. And timer is on. So again, for the bear position, shoulders on top of wrists, hips on top of knees, 2 forward, 2 back. We're doing 6 of these. After that, you're going into your dead bugs. 1-1-2s, 90 degrees with those knees, toes pointed towards you the whole time. One leg, other leg, then both legs. 6 of these. Last exercise, single leg hip lifts. These ones are hamstring focused, so your heel is going to be further away than normal. Opposite knee locked in, driving through the heel, 8 each leg. Back to the top after that. We have 8 minutes left, or 2 minutes in. Bear crawls, forward and reverse. 6 of these, 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. Back to the dead bugs after that. We're doing 6.
How much time do you have? I'm just curious.
We have 6 minutes left.
Okay. Yep. Touching everything on my desk.
After that, going back to the single leg hamstring hip lift, driving through that heel, opposite knee locked in, squeeze at the top, 8 each leg. All right. Back to the top. 6 of those forward and reverse bear crawls, 2 steps, back and forth.
It's only like a few pages that you actually have to fill out for your letter, but I'm just like, there's so much. Well, you should sit down with your letter. Well, that's right. Or ask if he has redacted a form that he's already received. But someone with a small business like yours. And there should be, if you go online, there should be stuff that has, and goes into more detail than some of the questions.
Back to the dead bugs after that. 6 of those. Toes towards the ceiling the whole time, back flat.
You should be fine. And then if they don't like it, they'll just ask probably resubmit it if it's got an answer that's not
Yeah, that's
clear.
what we did last time.
Yeah, I think don't overthink it. Here's what a favor, don't overthink. How's the vegetable business going? Has that guy tried to buy your building on the corner? Oh, yeah.
Little more than halfway through with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. Back to the single leg hamstring hip lifts, A side.
He talked to somebody about it, and he's quoted now as saying he expects 800 to 1,000 people a day. Which is probably true because Santa Maria doesn't have any meat shops, so we'll get all of Santa Maria coming into work. But it doesn't meet any business plan for workers to have 800 to 1,000 people a day. We already pretty shot ourselves in the foot.
Back to the top. 6 of those forward to reverse bear crawls, 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. Shoulders on top of the wrist, hips on top of the knees. We have just about 3 minutes left.
Really good, except one thing.
All right, we have 2 minutes left. 6 of those bear crawls, 6 dead bugs, and then 8 of the hip lifts. Just about a minute left. Thirty seconds left. All right, in 3, 2, 1, that is it. We are done for the day. Good job. I'm gonna unmute and stop recording.